A few of you have either tagged me in the post on Twitter or sent me emails about this. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and talk about it. Now, you can already see the obvious going on here. This is indeed a guy. Well, it's a boy because he's not 18 as far as I know. This person's name is Brandon Allen, and he is a senior at White Station High School in Memphis, Tennessee, and he won a place on the homecoming court for their homecoming events, festivities. Now, I don't think he won like an actual title. Like, you have homecoming king, you have homecoming queen, and then you have the court. He won a position on the court. And as you all know, when it comes to homecoming stuff, that's voted by the student body. And he won. And how he decided, excuse me, and how he decided to present himself getting that position was by, as you can see, wearing a gold dress, and he has on a tiara, like a crown. Now, my thing is this. It's clearly evident that he did not run for the royal court for the homecoming king side. He ran for the court on the homecoming queen side. It's pretty obvious. And I think it's pretty obvious we know what his lifestyle clearly is. I mean, we don't have to break it down to little bits of science. We already know. It's pretty evident. But the thing of the matter is that they are praising this to the high heavens as if this is a very great thing. And we know why they're doing it. When I saw the picture and someone had tagged me on Twitter, I said, oh, him and EJ Johnson would probably be bosom buddies. Because when I see this guy, I was like, this is a big guy right here. And let me show you another picture of him right here. As you can see right here, and that lady's reaction is probably the same one that many other people had. That's a big dude right there. That's no small shrimpy guy. That's a big dude. Now I'm going to go ahead and read this article. It says the students at White Station High School in Memphis, Tennessee decided it was time for a change. It seems like a lot of schools are headed that way. Remember what I was telling you, all it starts is with one and the domino effect will continue to fall. Typically, students vote for who they want for homecoming king and queen, coveted titles in the social hierarchy of high schools all across the country. White Station High School senior Brandon Allen was crowned Friday homecoming royalty donning a gold dress. His high school posted a picture of him in the dress on social media holding a bouquet of flowers with a crown. The photo had hundreds of comments and shares on the school's Facebook page by Saturday night. The school also tweeted the picture and had drawn thousands of likes. It's the students' choice of who they want to support as homecoming royalty, said school principal Carrie Holland. I'm exceedingly proud to be the principal of our amazing school. White Station High School loves and supports everyone regardless of who they are and what they believe. A lot of times I think some people say that as a cover, and they probably say that because they don't want any backlash from a certain community. While some praised Brandon for his attires, others were critical in their comments on Twitter and Facebook. Holland said it was Brandon's right to run for homecoming court under Title IX, which protects people from discrimination based on sex in education programs and activities that receive federal funding. Keywords, federal funding. I always tell people, when it comes to that community, they may be a small community, but their pockets are big. That's why a lot of people cater to them, because of the funds they will receive. It's not, at the end of the day, for many of them that they want to do it. It's because of the money. And I've said that plenty of times before. Just like when I talked about the Mattel doll situation, the gender neutral dolls that they came out with. It's because of money. You got to follow the paper trail. The district is committed to ensuring a positive and respectful school environment where everyone is treated with dignity, said George M. Ray, superintendent of Shelby County Schools in Memphis. Homecoming queen and king is a tradition based 100% on student votes. As superintendent, I support student voice and expression. And how ironic that the picture that went viral was of a black boy in a dress. And what have I said? That's how they prefer to see black males, no matter what the age. They don't care if it's a toddler. Look at what Charlize Theron is doing with her son, quote unquote. Look at, with teenagers, look at this picture right here, or even grown black men who are probably celebrities in Hollywood, i.e., well, that could be a long list. I don't have to name any name. Sorry about that, but this is why, like I said, they prefer to see black men like this. Even remember the other video I did about the little boy where they said his family needs to do something with his hair, or he can come with it like that, but he can put on a dress and he'll be referred to as a girl. And I said, that's how they prefer to see us. This is how they prefer us. This is what they will promote the hell out of. That's why it's not facing much backlash. They really, really like to see a black male in a dress. And some people will co-sign the fuck out of it. A lot of people do not understand the optics behind this whole obvious thing. And then they'll come down on you because you have an opposing view of it. Well, that's too damn bad. My views are my views. Your views are your views. It is what it is. I see it for what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one. I had to come back on here and add something in. Apparently, I need to further correct myself because now I thought he just won a position on the court, but no, he actually won the actual title of quote unquote homecoming queen. What threw me off was the fact that when I was reading another article, they changed it to something to be quote unquote gender neutral. So instead of calling it homecoming queen or homecoming king, they changed it to homecoming royalty. He actually did indeed win the title of homecoming queen. Like, he actually beat out natural born girls for a title that's supposed to go to a girl. A guy got it. Can y'all see the agenda that is further being pushed here? Now girls can't even win the homecoming queen title. This guy didn't even have the decency to run for homecoming king. Now, what's interesting is when I was in high school, there were people in part of that community back then. Of course, back when I was in high school, it was really taboo. It wasn't a social norm like it is now, quote unquote. But even if there were guys who lived that lifestyle, ran for in the homecoming festivities, they still ran under the homecoming king title. They wouldn't dare run under the homecoming queen. Like, we knew there was some guys who ran from homecoming king who were gay, or even prom king who were gay. But they wouldn't dare run for prom queen or homecoming queen. But now we live in a society where a guy can live that lifestyle, throw on a dress, and win homecoming queen. But I'm sorry, homecoming royalty. The agenda is real. And the girls, the females, the women, y'all better watch out, because they are coming for your spot.